TCS is acquiring Porsche's MHP for 3,700 crore rupees. But as investors, this is not the number that you need to focus on. It's the 14,000 crore number. Because TCS's 3,700 crore rupee deal with Porsche isn't really what it seems. In this video, we break down the deal for you, explain what brokerages have said, why AI is at the center of this deal, and what TCS stands to gain from this. TCS is acquiring 100% of MHP of Porsche's German-based management and IT consulting subsidiary for 3,566 crore rupees. So what is TCS really buying? For TCS, this acquisition offers a deeper access into the European automotive market. By buying MHP, TCS gets an existing business to scale rather than start from scratch. Let's tell you everything that TCS stands to gain from this deal. It acquires MHP's automotive and industrial consulting expertise, AI capabilities, SAP expertise, manufacturing digitization, software-defined mobility capabilities, existing relationships with Porsche and other automotive customers. So what's the final price that's been put on this deal? There are two separate numbers, 3,700 crore rupees of MHP acquisition and approximately 14,000 crore rupees of Porsche's 5-year strategic business commitment. So no, TCS is not really paying 14,000 crore rupees to buy MHP. The 14,000 crore number essentially is the value of business that Porsche expects to give TCS and MHP over the next 5 years. Now this distinction matters because the large 14,000 crore rupee number makes the transaction appear much bigger than the actual acquisition. Now, while the deal looks strategically very attractive, investors are also looking at the risks because MHP's 2025 revenue was around 742 million pounds, which is down from 830 million pounds in 2024. Around 40% of its revenue comes from Porsche, with balance coming from external customers. So how are analysts placing their bets on this? Now, HSBC has placed a hold call. HSBC addresses a gap in TCS's European automotive and consulting presence. The committed Porsche revenues provide a greater visibility, but HSBC is warning that the integration challenges could be higher than anticipated. It doesn't really expect a significant immediate EPS impact. Meanwhile, CT is cautious and has placed a sell call. It points to MHP's declining revenue. The concern is that the existing revenue book could continue to decline. CT estimates the acquisition at roughly 5 to 8 times the EV/EBIT, depending on its FY28 assumptions. It sees the M&A supporting near-term growth, but says that it can also mask weakness in the existing business. Meanwhile, JM Financial has placed a buy call. The brokerage estimates around 3% revenue addition. But it also says that margins and closure integration on processes need to be monitored. So why is AI at the center of this deal? Cars are becoming more software-defined products. AI, cloud, data, and software are increasingly central, not just to the vehicle itself, but also to manufacturing, engineering, and customer experience. So together, TCS and Porsche plan to create a dedicated AI mobility center of excellence for Porsche. So what makes this deal unique? Because the story moves a bit beyond TCS. This is also about how Indian IT companies are attempting to catch up to the ongoing global AI play. Over the last 24 months, major IT players including Wipro, HCL Tech and Infosys have also signed high-profile deals in the West, signaling Indian IT's readiness to wade into the AI services space and strengthen its value proposition. Now coming back to TCS, the MHP deal isn't really out of the playbook. The company has made similar acquisitions before, where it has acquired back-office units for long-term tie-ups. For instance, in 2008, TCS acquired CT Group's captive back-office BPO unit for $505 million, securing a multi-year, multi-billion-dollar back-office services contract with CT. Again, in 2020, TCS acquired Deutsche Bank's IT subsidiary Postbank Systems, taking over its infrastructure and personnel to manage core banking technology and secure a long-term service agreement. Now, with the deal with MHP, TCS's MD and CEO Kirti Vasan has said that TCS will industrialize AI at a scale for Porsche. TCS's MHP deal could potentially add approximately 2.5% in the FY28, according to JP Morgan. JP Morgan also added that while this deal helps TCS become a strategic vendor partner with Porsche, it also opens a door to become a partner with other auto OEMs such as Volkswagen. For TCS, there are 3 main key takeaways from this deal. Number 1 is the foothold in the European automotive. TCS gets a deeper access into the German and European auto ecosystem through MHP. Number 2, Porsche becomes the customer zero. For AI, TCS's CEO Kirti Vasan has described Porsche as the initial customer around which TCS can develop AI solutions and then potentially take those solutions to other automotive companies globally. Number 3, it creates a platform beyond Porsche. So if TCS can combine MHP's automotive expertise with TCS's AI capabilities and combined with Porsche's real-world use cases, it can potentially pitch similar solutions to other global auto manufacturers and industrial companies. Finally, coming to the 14,000 crore number. It makes the deal sound huge, but the real TCS bet is much more strategic, which is why analysts are positive on the strategic rationale, but cautious on the immediate financial payoff.